Hello everybody. In this video, we're going to be talking about an old school card game, unfortunately, that is no longer in production. It has been dead for a very long time. And it is from Score Entertainment. And if you guys know your card games, and if you could tell by my Shunrika, I'm going to be talking about the old Bleach trading card game. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry about the glare. Yes, I will be talking about the Bleach trading card game from Score Entertainment in honor of the 1,000-Year Blood War anime that just came out. So in honor of that, we're going to be talking about a dead card game. So in this first video, I'm just going to be talking about the different types of cards and what they do. And then part 2 of this video is going to be about how to play the actual card game. So I will show you guys the certain cards with my very kawaii playmat. So I'm going to be showing you guys just different types of cards. So in the Bleach trading card game, you have to have a 60 card deck. No more, no less. Has to be exactly 60 cards. And you're only allowed to have up to 4 copies of the same card in your deck. And you're allowed to have like different surnames in the same deck. So for example, we have 2 different Hishin cards. This is Hishin, the Concerned Father, and the other one is Hishin, Glamorous Dad. So you can have 4 of this card and 4 of this card in the same deck because they have different surnames. So to start off, you have a Guardian card. Here are 3 different ones. We have Rukia Kuchiki, we have Horihime Inoue, and then we have Grand Fisher. You're allowed to have 1 Guardian card. So basically the whole premise of the game is that you want to deck your opponent out, or you drain your opponent's Guardian's life to 0. So these are the Guardian cards that you start off at the beginning of the game, and then they have different effects. Like, I know Rukia says discard 1 card from your hand and draw 1 card, use only during the turn, limit once per turn. And then Horihime Inoue is when you play a student, your opponent loses 1 power. And then Grand Fisher, discard a card from your hand, choose a character that your opponent must defend with, use only when you attack with a hollow. So on top here, this is your Guardian's health. Grand Fisher has a 33. Rukia has a 36. And Horihime has a 35. So we're just going to use Horihime as an example because she's less flashy. So these energy cards on the side, those are the amount of energy cards you're allowed to have in your energy deck. So you have a 60 card deck, and then you have your energy deck that matches your Guardian card. So for Horihime, she uses 9 mind energy, 5 body energy, and 6 spirit energy. So that's the amount of energy you're allowed to have in your side deck. Same thing with Rukia, same thing with Grand Fisher, and there's lots of other Guardian cards out there within the Bleach trading card game. And then the second type of card is your energy cards. Your mind energy, your spirit energy, and your body energy. Those are the 3 types of energy that you use in the Bleach trading card game. And they all have to match your Guardian card, like the amount of energy you're allowed to use. These gray cards are your character cards. So you have Chad, Cutting Edge Fashion. So this top part here, this is your boost. So basically, when you attack with a character, you can boost that character if you're using that stat. So if you're attacking with the blue stat, you can discard this card from your hand to boost that many number, so by 1. So basically, you don't want to discard this card if you're not attacking with the blue stat or if you're not defending with the blue stat. So these are your stats on the side that you're allowed to attack and defend with. So Chad has 3 white, 2 red, and 5 purple. So that means Chad is very, very strong with purple. But you got to be very careful, because if your opponent has a strong white, they can sneak in and hit you with that white if you're not careful. So that's something that you can build your deck around. Then these green sideways cards are your battlegrounds. They are green, they are on a sideways, but they are read the exact same way. Your boost, and then it has the energy cost. So 1 mind, 1 body energy, and 1 spirit energy to play this card. And it goes into your battleground area on your mat, and it affects only you. So it's not like stadium cards in Pokemon where it affects both players. It just affects the player that is occupying it. I think you can have as many battlegrounds as you like on your board, but you could only have 1 of each. So I could only have 1 city streets on my board. I can't have multiples on my board. And then you have your red cards. These are your item cards. So you pay the energy cost, and they could be attached to a character. There are some items out here where if they're attached by specific characters, you can get their bonus. So that's for example. So another example, you have Zangetsu. Zangetsu, the attached character gets +1 to all stats. If that character is Ichigo, he gets +2 to all stats instead. So if this card is attached to Ichigo, it's definitely better for him, which makes sense because Zangetsu is his Zanpakuto. Sorry guys. And then I think this is the last type of card. Yeah. So this is the last type of card. These are your event cards. I think you play them on your turn and sometimes your opponent's turn. I guess it depends on the event card. So basically, you play them, you pay its energy cost first, you play them, you get its effect, and then they go to the discard pile. So similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Spell cards, similar to trainer cards in Pokemon, whichever card game that you play. So you pay its energy cost, you do what it says, and then it just goes to the discard pile. And then there is a very unique card that I'm sure people have a lot of questions about. That is a very special event card called the Bankai cards. Yes, this is a very unique card that came from the Bankai set, so you can only get these through the Bankai set. So how these cards work? So you pay its energy cost, and they have to be attached to that specific guardian. So with Suzumushi, Shishiki, Email Kurogi can only be attached by Kaname Tosen. You can only have 1 Bankai card attached at a time unless you have a dual guardian. I believe there is a Komamura and Kaname Tosen guardian card. So basically, you can have 1 Suzumushi, Shishiki, Email Kurogi, and 1 Tokojo Tengen Mule. Because they're dual guardians. So if it's like a single guardian, you can only have 1 of that particular Bankai. Like for Ichigo, he can only have Tenza Zangetsu. Or Toshiro. He could only have Daigo and Hirimaru. So, yeah, guys, that is it as far as talking about the different cards in this game. So, like in the next video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually play the Bleach trading card game, like the turns that you can do, just how to play and how it works. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a like, subscribe, do any of that, and I will see you part 2 of this video teaching you guys how to play the actual card game. I absolutely love this card game. I think this card game is a lot of fun, and it's very unfortunate that it passed away a long time ago. So I just thought to bring this card game to light because it does deserve some recognition. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.